Alright guys, looks like we're live. What's up everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Just waiting for my stream to load up here just to confirm we are on, but I'm seeing people saying hey. That's a good sign. What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? Everybody smash that like button on your way in. I'd really appreciate it. Great to see you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Apologize for the later than expected start time. Some stuff came up earlier in the day that I had to take care of, but we're not out here too late. If anything, this is kind of on par with what we normally do. Tomorrow I really am going to try to get out as early as 2, but probably closer to 3 looking at my current schedule, because it looks like once again Walmart is going to be offering those same bonuses. So we'll see how that goes. I'm firing up Walmart Spark now. We're going to see what we can get. Again, I want to primarily focus my attention on that app today, simply because they are offering bonuses, especially on the shop to deliver front. So I'm really hoping that we'll get a couple of those $25 for 4-mile type orders where we can get them done quickly, but then the difference being that they'll be $31 instead, and it'll be a way to stack a few extra dollars. So just waiting for us to be able to get through this light here, waiting for my app to load up. Appreciate so many of you guys tuning in. I saw we had a lot of people waiting. I'm hoping that it didn't send out the notification too early. I was trying to prevent that. Just looking at the available offers really quick, guys. They're all out of Tigard at the moment. But anyways, let's get to greeting so many of you guys in chat. Great to see everybody. Bestie, welcome in. Thomas, how you feeling? There was an early raid from Ryan. Shoal? Wait, Ryan Shoal raided me? What the heck? That's cool. I appreciate him for that. Good to see you, Sprinkles, Rain, DJ, Joy. Welcome in, everybody. LA. Glad to hear you're doing okay, Lori. Alright guys, I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna go here. To accept that trip. Sorry guys. Except for the one. For unavailable. Okay, now they're all gone. Got it. Understood. This is usually easier when I have an order to start off with, you know. Chicken sandwich at BK not sitting well. I'm sorry to hear that, Marcy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a quick U-turn here. I'm just gonna go sit at this parking lot up here until I get an order locked in. There's no point in driving around in a direction where I don't need to be heading, you know? Parking lot for a minute while I sort of get my bearings here, figure out where I want to go. It's at a Walmart Beaverton right now. That's the one downfall to this whole thing. Everything's taking me up into Portland too, and I really don't want to go up into Portland if I'm able to avoid it, so. Okay, I'm gonna try this one out. So I just accepted an order that I've never actually done before. I've never done one of these. It's a customer return. So I guess we're gonna be trying that out on stream for the first time. This is something else that you can do on Spark. Every now and again, you don't get too many of those offers popping up, but every now and then you see it pop up. So I have to go to the customer's place first. To pick up the item, and then I got to go to the store. So the distance between the customer and the store is only like 1.5 miles. It says it'll take me 7 minutes from start to finish to complete. So for 14 bucks, I can't really say no to that. And that will hopefully just allow me to kill a little time, and maybe they'll actually be a good order to take out of Walmart Tigard once we get over there. The problem is, for those of you that aren't familiar, of all the Walmart locations, Walmart Tigard is probably the worst one in terms of wait time. So around my little lady, she took her order before I got the pin and didn't know the pin she had. She was sweet. I think she knew. I just marked it as rejected and had to. Oh geez, I'm sorry. We had a multi-vortex tornado in Iowa last night. Probably the only EFU multi-vortex tour ever in Iowa. I saw a nah, never mind. That was rated EF1. I was going to say it was rated EF0, I think, but it was a EF1 multi-vortex wedge in Iowa back in 24, I think, if I remember correctly. If you ever came across someone you haven't seen in years doing this, I ask because I get it all the time. Not really, but that does happen to me a lot when I'm just kind of out and about. Like I was at the mall meeting up with my girlfriend's family for her mom's birthday, and I ran into this dude that I used to play basketball with in high school, and he has a kid now, and he had his kid with him. He got like a year-old little girl, and I'm like, and he's younger than me, so I'm just like, you know, obviously, you know, there are plenty of people in their early 20s having children, but it's just the fact that I don't. And I don't consider like you know, I make jokes about being old, but then like I think about it, I feel like a big kid sometimes still. So to see people who I considered, you know, I still look at them and I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh, you know, they're kids themselves, and then, you know, they're grown up with, you know, a quote unquote real job. Married with kids. It's seeing stuff like that kind of makes me feel like I'm falling behind in life, you know, and I have to realize I'm not. Everybody's on their own pace. But great to see so many people tuning in. Welcome in, guys. Weather is a nice brisk 75 today. So we're rolling with the windows, and I am happy about it. I'm very happy about it. I guess I should, at least for this one, I should write down the distance for what it is. It says 1.4 miles, but in total it's 5.8 because of the 4.4 that we have to drive to get there. Still, $14 for 5.8 miles is not that bad. It's a pickup and drop off. It's just backwards. We're picking it up from the customer and we're dropping it off at the store. Again, I've never done this before, so I don't know if these like take forever or what. I guess we're gonna find out. Similar to yesterday, I'm just gonna say our starting goal is 170, but I'm really hoping we can pull 200 again today. And then tomorrow, if I can start as early as I want to, we might even be shooting for more like 250. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, enjoying the vibe, please be sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. As always, we are shooting for 400 likes on today's stream. We're already over a quarter of the way there, so thank you guys so much. Let's see if we can get 200 likes rolling in the first hour. We got about 35 minutes or so to make that happen. As far as our pickup, we've got 8 minutes, 2.6 miles to our pickup, and then an additional 1.4 to our drop-off. And our drop-off is, it seems like a hot spot for orders today, so we might have to compromise on our morals a little bit and accept an order out of Tigard first. It's just all the orders out of Tigard go into Portland, which, you know, I'll do that if I have to, but I don't like working downtown if I can help it. That's another reason why I like taking orders out of Sherwood, because the Sherwood orders don't go all the way to Portland. Tigard is close enough to Portland where the orders do go there, you know what I mean? It's a distance issue. So I just want to confirm that Ryan Scholl rated us. I assume you're not talking about Ryan Hall, because if he rated me, one, I don't think he knows the channel exists, and two, if he rated me, we'd have like 100,000 people in here. So I about guarantee you that wasn't him. I got you, Michelle. Okay, so Michelle and Brayton were requested to be added as mods, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I assume you guys have already agreed to that too, but my existing mods requested both of you guys, so done. Hey, well, thank you for suggesting that, Ghosty. I really appreciate that. I'll have to see if I can shoot him a message or something. I don't have his number or anything, but what? It's fine. I know. It's good. Thank you. There's number one for the day. You're welcome, DJ. Obviously, if you guys don't want to be mods, you don't have to be, but I assume this was discussed at some point when I wasn't paying attention. And if I'm being honest, I just kind of divert to what my existing mods want, because they know this operation better than I do. I just drive, they run the show. And of course, feel free to join at the same frequency as you did before. You know, you guys are just trusted, solid members of the community here, and we'd love to have your help if you want to help. But you know, if you're got other things going on, this is by no means an obligation to be at every stream all the time. I got you, Ghosty. Yep, Tiger, you would be correct. Everybody's always honking at us about Starlink on the back. Problem is, you can't see the magnets. If the magnets were huge and it was obvious that it was magnetized, but it just looks like a box sitting there. Yeah, of course, Michelle. It's an honor to have you be a part of our team. We got a lot of mods on here now. We got like 12 mods, seems like. Let's keep a count. Yeah, we've been keeping a count. That's pretty early into the day, though. Usually we can make it a couple hours without somebody saying something, but you know, it's funny. When I was younger, I'd see cars driving around that would have, you know, random modifications that I didn't really understand. Like they'd have something going on, like in the car that I couldn't see, or on the car, you know, a bunch of weird stickers, you know, whatever it may be. And I would always be like, you know, like, what a weirdo. Like, I wonder what they're doing. I have become that weirdo. I'm driving a beat up old Corolla that has enough technology packed into it that is worth more than the car. And that has to be very confusing. I mean, between Starlink and ISP Tech and the two phones that I run, it's just, you know, with how ridiculous these iPhones cost, I bet you these two iPhones combined were probably more if you bought them, you know, for cash than, you know, what I paid for the car itself. Now, granted, that's because it's a very cheap car and iPhones are ridiculously expensive out the door. That's why I'm normal and I just make my monthly payments like everybody else. I'm certainly not paying for iPhones for cash, but ceiling curtains too, yes. Although our ceiling curtains are actively ripping off. Sorry, come on. We're losing our interior decorating with the windows constantly being down. They're literally shredding apart in the back. It's kind of unfortunate, but Karen, what's up? Good to see you. I'm gonna be honest, I did not know you could turn right at this light. I don't think I literally have ever, but there we go. Instructions here real quick. Great to see 200 of you guys. We're currently on our first order of the day. It's a customer return on Walmart Spark. This is my first time ever doing this, so this may take me a couple minutes, but I'm going to do this as quick as I can. was not exactly how I wanted that to go. But here's what I'm gonna do instead to make up for it. So that was a pickup. Unfortunately, this is a senior living facility, and I guess her daughter had sent in the request earlier for it. Well, it wasn't ready because her daughter's not here too. So I just had to cancel it, unfortunately, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So we're back at 0. Slow start today. So sorry about that, guys. I'm still just trying to figure out what I want to do now. Well, no, I won't do that one because I don't. Oh, gosh, dang it, guys! I'm sorry. I cannot make up my mind on what I want to do right now because these offers are popping up left and right. But I almost want to just do shop and deliver orders because that's where the bonus is right now. I just tried to accept a shop and deliver. It was, like I said, $27 for 2.8 miles, and all I had to do was go in and grab 8 items. I'm like, dude, if I could just sit there and do those today, cakewalk. But all the locations are lit up red on the app, though, which means that they're particularly active. So we'll get something. Just kind of a slow start. I'm probably going to restart that timer just because I feel like we haven't. I mean, we started working, but that's just going to. why this is stressing me out so much, but I can't pick anything. I don't know what I want to do. I have no idea. Everything is saying it's super busy, so I don't know. I'm not liking the vibes today so far. I gotta be honest. I'm not feeling too good about today. This feels weird. Feels like a weird day to start off, because I keep getting orders and then I'll either reject them myself or I can't complete them just because I can't decide what I want to do. Not a good order, really. For all the stops and everything. Yeah, just nothing really good popping up right now. Chippy, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna kind of do a reset here. And then we're just gonna pretend like I just fired up the app. Okay. So I'm sitting by Tigard, but I don't want an order out of Tigard. I want an order out of Sherwood, ideally. So I'm gonna start heading down to Sherwood again. That is not the way I wanted to go. What the hell? 4 minutes slower to go that way? Really? I did better when I took weekends off. Yeah, I probably should. But well, see, the problem is the weekends are like the days that like you're supposed to make the most, but I can't think clearly. I don't know why. I need to get like medicated for ADD or something. Does that end us up here? going out of Sherwood. We're 11 minutes away. It'll put us near another Walmart, so my end goal was just to start taking a bunch of shop and deliver orders, like short shop and deliver orders, especially as we get closer to the nighttime hours. So this should still help us with that. Lori, thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate that. Sorry for kind of ruining our momentum going into the stream. We had a lot of momentum going in there, but I just wasn't quite ready to go. I need like a mental reset. I don't even know how to do that, but I'm tired of being in such a brain fog. I can't think like I used to be able to think. It's the best way I can describe it. Not really all there. I don't know why, but something's got to change. Sarah, that could be it. I do consume a fair amount of that. I do absolutely agree with you on the mental exhaustion front. Because, I mean, for me, there's been a decent amount more going on than even just coming out here and streaming every day. But my problem is I don't have time to be mentally exhausted because I have things I got to do. So I'm just like, can this wait until I have some free time, please? Like, I can be mentally exhausted on my birthday. I'm choosing not to work on my birthday. Come back, give it 2 weeks to get it out of your system. I find that I do better if I only eat at bedtime. Oh, only eat it at bedtime. Okay, I thought you were going to say like only eat it all at bedtime. I was like, to be honest, I do that sometimes, but I know that's not really healthy for you. So that's another problem is my eating schedule, but that can easily change. I'm just a creature of habit and I don't like changing them. It doesn't help that I deliver food for a living, or part of a living. So, I end the day hungry. I eat at like 2 in the morning, and then I go to sleep immediately. So I guess I don't give my body the proper time that it needs to, I guess, digest food, because I guess it doesn't digest the food the same when you're asleep versus when you're awake. So I wake up not hungry, then I go do what I got to do, and then before I know it, it's work time again. So I immediately go leave for work, still not having eaten anything. And then by the time I end the day, it's 1 to 2 in the morning. I'm starving because I haven't eaten all day, and I've been delivering from all these places. So I end up ordering food from one of those places, and that's my only meal of the day. And I'm just like caught in that cycle. But actually just got this new cookbook though with all these different like meal prepping recipes, and I'm really excited to try that out. So hopefully that'll actually stick, and I'll make the change that I want to change. I wanted to do the cat because it's new. That's cool. I appreciate you sending that. Yeah, I don't know, Bilbo. I've heard different things from different people. Where did my... Oh, I was about to say, I had a full bottle of water waiting for me here. All right, 5 minutes, 3 miles to our pickup, and then we'll have 32 miles worth of drop-offs. Looked like it was 9 drops, I think, in total. 3 of which are grocery, 6 of which are package. Okay, never mind. Trip was just canceled on me, literally for no reason. Didn't give me nearly enough time to get there. Thank you, Walmart. Goddamn. Well, I'm almost to this Walmart, so I'm just gonna hold out. Honestly, I'm gonna hope that we get a good shop and deliver. Just a good, quick shop and deliver. I really just wanted to do that rinse and repeat because they got like a crazy high incentive on that right now. Damn, dude, we started at just after 5 and it's almost 6. Like I said, weird day. It's not really liking the vibes, almost debating just kind of going home, taking the evening off. I don't know, I'll still give it a chance, but I don't like it. Not getting a good feeling. You know, I could take this $18 delivery one from Walmart that takes us down to Wilsonville, and we could just skip out on Walmart for the day and just go try to work Doordash and Uber Eats, Wilsonville Magic. That is also an option. What's up, name number 1? Or, oh, sorry, name no one, sorry. Oh, damn. Just going for a survey. this for 2 seconds, but that might honestly be what we do. Because, like I said, just not really getting good vibes from Walmart right now. We may have been too late. We can try it again tomorrow, though. We can certainly try it again tomorrow. Like a plan, change it up. Okay, well, that order that I wanted to take down to Wilsonville just disappeared, but I think that's because they're just increasing the pay on it. I about guarantee you that's what they're doing, because honestly, its pay is really low for what it is, but are we dealing with? Holy crap. And it's 3 grocery orders too. Damn, dude. All right. So trip distance is 11.9 miles. Earnings are $18.97. Again, this is from Walmart. Let down Spark. I thought today was gonna be like a great day. It's 6 o'clock. I don't think 200's happening now. I think we can wave goodbye to that ship. Holy crap, that truck is way up there. But then after this, we're just going to transition into probably just trying to work Doordash and Uber Eats. Maybe try and make up for all the miles that we've driven the last couple days. And then try to work tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is like the grocery day of all the days. I think, honestly, that might be the best day to do. Would be Sunday for Walmart Spark anyway. Holy loud music, okay. Okay. Says it's supposed to be picked up in 2 minutes, so it's not quite ready yet. Parking spot 7. Okay. Yeah, we need to lock in, because right now I am just losing money. I've driven 17 miles today since we started this stream, and I've accomplished nothing, and that's never happened before. So 7's my favorite spot here. Which is an improvement. Just for his brain surgery Thursday, but nervous, probably really bad. I just call it the roll, Bilbo. Yeah, best wishes to your dad, Fruity Loops. Yep, it's the good Walmart, but it's not really a good order, unfortunately. But I think we need to go back to our roots a little bit. I've been getting way too distracted with this Walmart Spark stuff. I'm forgetting where I came from and what has helped us mostly through this series. Yeah, Michelle, I'm sure it will. I just, of all days, I don't want Saturdays to go like this. And I mean, we could have been doing Doordash orders. I could have been doing a Walmart Spark order already. It just, I don't know. I just feel so out of it. Trying to improve my eating schedule doesn't seem to help anything. I've been sleeping, relatively good amounts of sleep. That doesn't seem to help anything. I just cannot think straight. And it's been like that for a while. I don't know why. That is something I could increase, Bilbo. Absolutely. I mean, I do a little bit here and there, but not as much as I should be, for sure. Almost 200 likes, really? Wow. Oh yeah, 183. Thank you, guys. Plenty of both, Fruity. That's what's weird. I mean, I guess I could be sleeping better, but I haven't been sleeping bad. I'll get a solid 7 hours, not that interrupted. I mean, I'll wake up once or twice, but that's always been the case. If anything, it used to be a lot worse, and I used to be a lot sharper. It's not that I feel dumb. I mean, I can't focus. I mean, you guys can tell. I'll start a sentence and I have trouble finishing it. I'm just so spaced out all the time, and I'm not even trying to be. I don't play pickleball. Basketball is my thing. Definitely worth getting blood work done by a doctor if you can, to make sure levels of everything are good. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last time that I had blood work done. It's been a bit. See, Fruity Loops, that's kind of what I'm thinking that I may have, honestly. I mean, I know everybody says that, not everybody, but I know people say that. They'll be like, oh, I'm so EDD, whatever. I really feel like that's a possibility. I do want to go get tested for that. Can't think straight either, though. Because I'm in love with it. I'm waiting on the edge of my seat, internet person. I'm in love with who? Order says it's ready. It should be out any minute now. I'm just waiting for a massive cart to roll out. Yep, that would be us. Can't believe I'm delivering 3 large grocery orders for $19. But it gets me down to Wilsonville. So try and make up for all the driving around for free that I've done today. Okay. Got our order picked up now. First drop off is 4 minutes, 1 mile away. 3 large grocery orders, so I really hope that some tips get added onto these at some point, because that'd be kind of unfortunate if they all went without tips on them at all. And I guess it's just how it goes sometimes. And at the end of the day, I'm just taking this to get me down to Wilsonville, and we'll just work regular food delivery for the evening. But I feel like I drink plenty of water though, but anyway, got our orders picked up now, and we're gonna go drop them off. First one is 1.4 miles away, and I think this is the big one too, so that is nice at least. But these are all going to be, all but one of them are 2-trip orders. And I say all but one. The big one's probably going to take me 3 trips at least. So at least this is a house. At least I think it's a house. Because I know one of these is an apartment drop. I think I know which one too, because I know Wilsonville pretty well now. And I looked on the map where it is. So I think I know at least one of them, if not 2 of them, are apartment drops. But at least it seems that the largest one of the group is a house drop. So... we'll be back in a few minutes. Actually got that done in 2 trips. Kind of impressed with myself. All right. There's one of the apartment drops. Next drop is down in Wilsonville. Well, I guess our next 2 will be kind of on opposite sides. Never give up, never stop delivering. Yeah, I'll try not to. Try not to give up. Yes, hopefully Wilsonville magic time. I hope it comes to our rescue. What's up, Zuler? Appreciate you tuning in. Welcome in. Oh, what a spin of tires. What's up, Petunia? It's literally just my fault. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, and I literally just kind of ran around like a chicken with its head cut off for the better part of an hour, and I don't even know why. So we're doing something now, and like I said, I'm just crossing my fingers we can still get to 170. I might even amend our goal to 150. I might have to set the bar kind of at the base level for today on a Saturday of all days, but hindsight, I probably should have just taken today off, but now that I'm out here, it feels kind of pointless to waste a stream on nothing, you know. I don't know if I'm iron deficient. Somebody else suggested that I go get blood work done. I mean, I've had blood work done a couple times because I was in, the doctors or the hospital for other issues, but I've never gone to get it done just to get it done. At the time, I was never told of any sort of iron deficiency or anything. Dang, that squirrel. They got balls of steel. I rolled right next to it. It did not move. He's just sitting there eating his food in the middle of the road. Did not care. I hate getting my blood drawn, though, Petunia. I hate it. I'm trying to remember the last time I got it done, like in the last year, I think, or in like the last year think it was either last May or last June, and I got like a full list of like everything that's going on or not going on, and at the time everything else was fine, but also have a car. I've had this car for years. This isn't like a temporary sickness thing. I'm convinced it's just damage that I did to myself when I was an active nicotine user. That's what I think the cough is from, because it wasn't there before that. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, Petunia. I mean, it's very good advice. I don't like needles. I don't mind tattoo needles, but I don't like needles where I'm like being like properly like injected with something. Or on the contrary, I don't like a needle that's taking something from me. You know? The blood is mine, you do not need it. But anyway. The debt is from doing... yeah. No, it's not. The debt is from starting a business, mainly. Some of it is also auto repair related, some of it is travel related. But we are burning through the debt at lightning speed. It seems like. Sounds good, Andy. Have a good night. Doordash loves handing out the boost for the shop and deliver orders. Maybe I should turn those on, but then my concern is I have to start rejecting a lot of them because there's too many items and it doesn't make sense to do while we're streaming, and the acceptance rate is going to fall even further through the floor. I mean, it's already at 43% right now, which is about 20% lower than I'd like to have it. Yeah, internet person, that sort of thing, I could, understand, if you're having to care for your pets, it's the same way that you'd care for, your child or any family member, whatever, even yourself, if you had to go to the hospital. I mean, so I know some people genuinely choose not to go to the hospital because they aren't able to pay for it, but like I know if I had to run up my cards again, for medical reasons, I'm sure I'd do it if I absolutely had to. All right, 5 minutes to go on this second drop, excuse me. get your back on the mend quickly, Fruity. Confused. What area are we going to first? Interesting. Okay. Hey, what's up, Adam? How's it going, bro? Doing okay, Adam. Not too bad. Not too bad. Really happy with how our sessions out here have been going. Today's a bit of a weird day, but you know, we've had several good days in the past. So, you know, even if today doesn't go well, we've done well enough on the last several streams where I'm quite pleased with it. So at least on that front, I'm doing good. You guys for over 200 likes. Appreciate that support. Thank you so much. Ain't no way that's a body kit on a Honda Insight, brother. Ain't no way. You got a body kit on the Honda Insight. 9 minutes, 4.4 miles to our next drop off. Hey, David, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that support. Why do I need to take a trip to Spokane? Not a strip to Spokane, my bad. Is there a new fire up there already? I know they were under an extreme fire risk today. I was thinking about heading out for some fire coverage on Monday, perhaps, but... What's up, Hannah? Wildfire is in Spokane right now, 2 of them. Like in town? Look into that, but I'll head up there tomorrow if I have to. Yeah, there's the Fairview fire too. What's up? Wish they had a purple color for training, like mod in training. Out here, dude. Damn. What's up, Rick? Thank you so much for the PayPal. Really appreciate that support. W's in chat for Rick for the $5 PayPal there. Thank you for your support. That means a lot, man. Thank you. This is still technically Wilsonville, but this is a pretty far out compared to where I thought we were going. At least this last one's a house. I mean, it's got to be a house. There's no way there's apartments out here. Eric, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate your support. Down a private road here, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip towards me while we do the drop off here. Okay. No specific instructions left. That's fine. Yeah, looking at that, I'm probably going to Spokane tomorrow. So, I mean, I was planning on looking at Watch Duty tonight just to see what kind of popped up. I thought I'd have till Monday, but if it's spreading towards town, I need to get up there. Walmart Spark off, just getting it out of my mind because it's throwing a wrench in my typical weekend plans. So that puts our total earnings thus far at $18.97. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up Doordash and Uber Eats, and we're gonna see what it has for us here. Well, we're actually way out of the dashing zone, unfortunately, but let's see. Let's fire up Uber. At least Uber can navigate us. Because I have low power mode on. We are heading back to Wilsonville to see what it has for us. I don't know what way it's taking us, to be honest, but it says it cut off like 3 minutes of arrival time. So that's a good thing, at least. And like a mile and a half too, so that's what I'm looking for right now, is mileage reduction, because as of right now I've driven more miles than dollars we've made. But we'll get that flipped around. computer, make sure it's still stays on and does not shut off on us. All right, we're good. I realized I forgot to set the timer, but somebody said something about the stream in chat, and I was like, okay, let me just make sure it's actually still going. It is still going. We are good. We've got an order now. It ain't much, but it's something to get the ball rolling. It's from Black Bear Diner, actually. I don't think I've actually delivered from Black Bear Diner down here before, but I have ordered my own pickup orders from there, so I mean I know where to go and everything, so that helps at least. It's on Uber Eats. Pays $6 for 2.6. Again, it's something that I can get done quickly. We got 3 minutes, 1.3 miles. Assuming that the order is ready, which hopefully it is. This should be a quick 10-minute or so turnaround, all told. We can start getting some double orders from down here tonight. What's up, CT fan? I'm not sure if Doordash is down or not. I have it paused at the moment just because we're doing an Uber Eats order, but once I get this finished here in about hopefully like 8 minutes or so, we'll go ahead and give it a shot. I hope it's not down, because that was kind of my plan, was to work Doordash and Uber Eats down here this evening and just forget Walmart and Spark exists for the time being, because it was stressing me out. Yeah, I got you. No worries. No worries, CT fan. Man, it is too bright here. That'd just be my luck, yeah. I do have pretty bad luck sometimes, don't I? But then again, I have good luck too. I mean, we've had very lucky nights the last few nights, but it's kind of back and forth. Yeah, there's cinnamon roll French toast. It's so good. It is so good. You don't even know. Except for that stupid like icing that they put on it. I always tell them not to do that, because it's like sour. I'm like, well, why would you ruin it with this? All you need is just get it without the icing, get it lightly cooked. That's another key part of it. It has to be lightly cooked, and it is amazing. Josh, what's up? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Appreciate your support. W's in chat for Josh, everybody. I will be right back. Gonna go grab this order. this order. Guys, I might, I think I may have, well, no, I don't really want to attribute that. I think we were just really having an off day on Walmart Spark, but I think I'm almost considering leaving for Spokane like now. I didn't realize that it's actually like actively starting to burn into town. So I'm heavily considering just, you know, scrapping this day, going and getting my stuff ready. Stupid 400 behind me. Move, dude. Thank you. It's like a 5.5 hour drive. I can get there tonight if I left probably in the next hour and a half. Dude, what are you doing? I just keep seeing you back around this freaking parking lot. Figure out where you're going. All right, 1.4 miles. I really thought I'd have more time, but I'm thinking that if that turns into like a really, really bad situation, then we need to be up there to document it. So Marcy hit us with the K. She doesn't seem to like that decision. Good plan. I think that's what the universe is trying to tell you to do. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's bad if there are multiple fires moving fast. That's what I get for not paying attention. I was going to check tonight thinking that I had time, but yeah, I will. Yeah, I mean, it'd definitely be worth my time to go to Spokane. I'm not worried about that because, you know, I just want to make sure that we're not taking away from what could be good earnings here. But, you know, this is what I've always said, that my priority lies with significant, you know, weather documentation. And, you know, this is not just a fire affecting nowhere. This is a fire affecting one of the biggest cities in Washington. So thing is, when I get up there, I probably ain't gonna be getting much sleep because I'm probably just gonna go try going right into getting live. So but yeah, I think that might be what I do. Oh yeah, we'll live stream the drive. We'll live stream the drive. Oh, it's actually a good order too. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm gonna do one more just because that's actually a good order. But I'm gonna drop this off, and then we'll do this last order, and then I'm gonna go home, pack up my stuff, and we'll go hit the road. And we'll just do a stream over on that channel instead. Maybe this way I'll actually get to raid Brady if he's still alive. Oh my god, all these lost drivers. What the hell are you doing? Dude. Did I just get started into a road rage thing? I know, it's on a magnet. It's okay. No? Yeah, it's on a magnet. It's okay. All right. Thank you. Lord Almighty. All right, we got one more to do. Hopefully real quick. Pays $12.39 for 3.9 miles, but it's from that one Indian restaurant, if anybody remembers. Navigate, please. Okay. So the plan is I'm going to go pick this order up, drop it off. It actually kind of takes me on the way to my house, which is why I wanted to take it. It'll get us to a staggering $36, or I guess $37 for the time we've been out here, which I know is not ideal, but duty calls, I think. I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, I'm going to get up there. As soon as I get done with this order, I'm going to go home, pack up some stuff, probably for a couple days worth. And we're going to head up there, and, you know, I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we're at least going to document what happens, and if we can somehow help anybody, we'll be there. We'll stream part of it, yes. Probably not the entire drive because it's like 5.5 hours, but I'll probably leave like a mute feed up on Weatherwise or something. Joy, thank you so much for the $25 PayPal. Really appreciate that. The note says you did better with weekends off. Where am I going? I'm heading up to Spokane, Washington. Gonna go up there to document the fire that's ongoing that I was not actually aware of. It's on me for not paying attention. So, but I'm gonna drop off, or I'm gonna pick up this last order. We're gonna go drop it off. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna go home, pack up some stuff, then I gotta go switch cars, and then my goal will be to make it up to there tonight, if not very close. If I can't quite make it, I'll probably just nap in the car for a couple hours and then get up early and get after it, because unlike storm chasing, I mean, even sometimes with storm chasing it goes overnight, but especially unlike, regular storm chasing, wildfires don't just slow down at night. I mean, they kind of do, but at times, if depending on the influence. But anyway. Will do, Thomas, will do. Yeah, but then when I get back from where I'm going, I need to do an oil change on the 4Runner because it's now been like 6,500 miles and I'm about to put more on it. So anyway, that order was actually ready like immediately, which is really nice. So 7 minutes, 2.4 to our drop off. And then I'm going to see about raiding Brady if we can, just because, he deserves it after the hundreds of raids he's given us. What do we spam? I don't know. What do we spam? Spam hairline. There we go. That's what we'll spam. We'll spam hairline. I'm gonna lock and load that raid to go now. Just because I'm kind of on like a go mission now. I'm trying to make up for the time that I should have been heading up there in the first place. I saw an update 3 hours ago that it was starting to burn into homes, and it's going to take me 5.5 hours. Well, actually, with packing up time and switching cars and everything, probably at least 6.5 hours to get up there. So, I think best case scenario, I arrive around 2 in the morning. Redirect is set up to raid Brady, so the raid will be a little bit simpler now since it's not raiding over to a scheduled stream. It's just somebody else who's live. So as long as you just kind of stick around, it'll move you over to his stream. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already know who Brady is. For those of you that don't, he is somebody else in the weather community. He is a meteorologist. Who does live weather coverage as well, and he has rated us many times, so he deserves the support. So I'm gonna go drop this off really quick, and then we're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up really fast because I need to get going. So I apologize for the sudden change, but this is kind of an urgent situation. So So our total earnings today between donations and in-app earnings was $42.36. I still will follow my rule. I will make a payment 40% worth of that, and I'll do that probably at some point on my drive up. But thank you guys very much. Hopefully you guys understand. Again, for those of you that may be new to my channel, I am also a storm chaser, and that actually takes priority compared to this. So when there's an event kind of in my vicinity that needs to be covered, I kind of drop everything to go do that. So that's why we're leaving kind of suddenly. I know it wasn't scheduled, but that's why we're doing what we're doing. So I'm gonna go home and get ready to go. Hopefully be out of my house in about 20-30 minutes. Go switch cars, get in the 4Runner, get all my cameras and everything, and I'll see you guys in Washington. If you'd like to join me, my other channel is West Coast Storm Chasers. I'm sure my mods have been linking it in the chat. Special shout out to my mods. Thank you guys so much for all that you do for us. Thank you members. We got a few new members today, mainly through gifted. So if you gifted memberships, thank you. Rick, thank you for that PayPal donation. And actually, I was wrong. Now that I'm saying that out loud, Joy donated $25 through PayPal. So I'm so sorry that I forgot to add that in there. Did not mean to or try to forget about that, Joy. Thank you so much for the $25 Venmo again, bringing our total to $67.36 rather than $42.36. So thank you very much, Joy, for your support. Really appreciate that. So thank you, mods, members, donators, viewers, subscribers. I think we got a few new subscribers today. Not too many, but you know, we've only been live for 2 hours, so that kind of makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and check chat one more time really quick here, make sure I'm not missing anything important. And then if I'm not, then I will be redirecting you guys over to Stormcat 5, aka Brady. When you guys get over there, please leave a like for him. Spam the word hairline, or actually no, let's go bald. Spam bald in his chat to show our love and support for him. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys all on the stream tomorrow. Prayers for Spokane. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad up there, but you know, we're gonna go out there and try to provide some, I guess, ground truth as much as I can for this wildfire. So I'm gonna go and wrap it up there. Thank you guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you all here soon. I'm not exactly sure how soon, depending on, I'll drop updates just depending on how long I'm in Washington for. I imagine I won't be up there more than a couple days because I mean my birthday's coming up and I think I have to be back down here for that. But it may be that we don't go live here until towards the end of this week, like Friday or something like that. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. Have a good one, everybody.